NATO leaders, including Prime Minister Mark Carney, have agreed on a massive hike in defense spending after pressure from U.S. President Donald Trump.
CP24's Andrew Brennan joins us live with the latest on the NATO meeting, as well as Carney's commitment to spend billions more on defense. Andrew.
Yeah, Bakari, Sija, the question really is going to become how are we paying for it? The good news is, well, when I have a problem that I can't solve right now, I tend to say it's a future Andrew problem. In this case, the way that the Prime Minister is talking about it is we are going to have a future Canadian problem on how to pay for this, but it's not something that we can really decide right now or have any semblance of like a crystal ball to tell us where we're going. Imagine 10 years ago, the last time that NATO upped its defense spending targets for its member nations. It went to 2%. At that time, we didn't have a president in the White House who had threatened to leave NATO if other countries didn't increase their spending. There hadn't been an invasion of Ukraine and war in Europe for the first time since the Second World War. And there also hadn't been a geopolitical crisis in the Middle East. All of these things, or at least we should say there was not a pronounced one as we have seen since 2023. That being said, the Prime Minister has told Canadians today that ultimately we're thinking about the world we live in right now.
The fact that we are doing this today, the fact that we're united, the fact that the United States is fully behind this, the fact that we're working together is going to reduce the threat environment 10 years from now. Certainly, I mean, now, we'll never be able to precisely answer that, what it would have been versus what it is there, but the deterrence element of NATO has just gone up substantially, and it's crucial. And we would really feel it if we went in the other direction.
By the end of the decade, though, or into the 2030s, ultimately, that's when Canadians will have to decide to meet these defense spending targets by 2035. What will give? Will there be less spending somewhere else? Will taxes go up? Ultimately, like I said, a problem down the road, but ultimately, Bakari, Sija, we will have to pay roughly $150 billion in today's money in order to get to that target in 2035.
Yeah, major commitment made by the Prime Minister today. Thanks so much, Andrew.